Hello everyone, welcome to Ted's Nerd World. I am Ted. I hope you're doing well, and I want to thank you for joining me today because we got another awesome Star Wars comic dub to watch. Alright, this is from Autotech. It is called Star Wars The Stark Hyperspace War Part 2. Let's get this week started off with a bang, watching some good old Autotech stuff. I love watching these comic book dubs. It reminds me of when I was growing up. I don't know how old any of you are, but people my age would know that when you were growing up back in the 70s, you had 3, maybe 4 TV channels to choose from. And they didn't always show cartoons, but you could always guarantee that on Saturday morning, each of those networks would be showing cartoons from about 6 o'clock in the morning till 10:30, maybe 11, depending. You know, sometimes you'd get one stretching till 11, but so cool things back then. Thundar the Barbarian, and just all those old 80s cartoon shows. Anyway, I'm not even gonna get into it, but this is what it reminds me of watching these shows. I love these cartoons, and this is comic books brought to life as best they can be from Star Wars fans. From fans who love the franchise. This is just pure greatness. You gotta love it. You gotta admire the dedication and everything that goes behind making these. So anyway, without me further slavering over all this, let's get to it. Comic book dub Star Wars, The Stark Hyperspace War Part 2 from Autotech. I've got it set up over here. Let's just go.
Last time on the Stark Hyperspace War.
Love these recaps.
The Stark Hyperspace War was the last major conflict in the galaxy prior to the Battle of Naboo. It began 14 years ago. Iaco Stark was a smuggler and pirate who maintained a fleet of ships. Stark was able to forge a coalition between smugglers, pirates, mercenaries, bounty hunters, and assassins working in the Outer Rim. And then disaster fell on the galaxy. Suddenly, the most commonly used medical drug in the galaxy was in short supply. When the Stark Commerce Combine began, targeting back to ships and supply, the conflict threatened to plunge the galaxy into war.
Senator Valor has arranged a summit between the Stark Combine, the Trade Federation, and Republic representatives. We have been asked to mediate. I am to be chief negotiator, and I want you to be my aide.
The underlying problem remains the scarcity of Bacta, and the Thyferans can offer us no estimate as to how soon they can resume operations.
Assuming there is a scarcity of Bacta. Consider, Bacta was commonplace. Its sudden scarcity has reaped huge profits for both the Trade Federation and the Thyferans. 2 Jedi should be sent to investigate. Of all the Jedi I know, Master Thone is most adept at being covert. He and his Padawan Quinlan Voss should go to Thyfera to discover the truth.
I've assembled a prototype Republic Navy and Army from sympathetic worlds. Give us the date and location of the conference and we will smash the Stark Combine and nail Stark himself.
What is the meaning of this?
There's a flotilla of ships calling itself the Republic Navy, coming here carrying several squads of soldiers calling itself the Republic Army, all under the head of Senator Randolph Tarkin. This summit was a trap meant to smash me in the Combine! We anticipated something like this. We created a nav computer virus that was piggybacked on that signal. All the Republic ships are now infected with it. They'll be annihilated. As for you, since we're cutting to the chase in these negotiations, here's how it's all going to be resolved. You and the Republic are going to concede to all our demands. But first, you're going to surrender. Or would you rather die?
Very cool. Let's go.
Stark, you must believe the Republic knew nothing about this fleet.
Do not waste your breath, Senator Valorum. The fleet is an excuse, not a cause. This was long planned. The virus Stark has injected into the Republic's nav computers had to be created, and he had to be certain his ships would not be infected. This isn't even about the scarcity of Bacta. It is a power play. This was a trap from the beginning.
True, I admit it. I'm afraid it doesn't change anything. You're going to surrender, or you're going to die. You really don't have any other choices?
There is always another choice. Everyone, protect Gunray, Adigalia, watch Senator Valorum. Roku with me.
Anticipated and done, Hyvarka.
Be careful, everyone. Nothing unnecessary. Representative, might I recommend you lend your droids to the attack? Representative.
Oh, jeez.
The droids. Now.
Yes, droids. Kill them all.
No. Oh, jeez. Oh my God. What the hell, man?
This way. With luck, they'll kill each other.
And if they don't?
We'll shoot them from a distance. Now
Oh my
let's make like a
God.
banana and split.
Oh, is that why you dress yourself like one? My droids! You fool! What have you done to my droids?
Is it bad?
Yes, we must get him medical help, and quickly.
What we must do is find a more defensible position. Stark, we'll be back with more soldiers, or he'll simply blow us up. Gather everyone. We leave now.
Yep, get out.
You must get up and walk. Your chair cannot keep up with us, and we cannot wait.
You destroyed my protection. Now you must protect me.
And I
Nope.
will.
See ya.
Despite what your duplicity and cowardice have cost us,
Ah,
you will get up. You
Qui-Gon.
will keep silent.
You're too nice.
And you will obey my instructions to the letter, or I will leave you for Stark. Are we agreed? Good.
We must communicate with the Republic ships in space near us. We cannot get off planet, and they cannot survive in space. We must combine our forces. Let us see if our own ships are still ours to command.
While you were fighting your way clear on the ground, what was left of our so-called Republic Navy was getting hammered in the skies above you.
What's left?
1/3 of our ships were scattered all over the galaxy. Another third were destroyed, and those that were left were outnumbered. General Tarkin's flagship, the Invincible, was a favorite target. Sir, we have enemy fighters racing us to port and an enemy cruiser approaching us off our stern. What are your orders? General Tarkin?
I heard you, damn it. What forces do we have at our disposal?
Maybe a fourth of the fleet remains, less with each passing moment. Your orders?
General, I'm receiving a message from Senator Valorum down on the planet.
On the projector, Commander Screed.
Senator Tarkin, I see we have you to thank for all of this. Something we will discuss at length some other time. For now, we must bring all of our forces together. Like Ryloth, Tarkin is a planet of extremes. Extreme heat on one side, extreme cold on the other. This shows the inhabitable strip around the equator. We're sending you these coordinates for the Lysander Plain in front of Mount Avos in the Hormic Range. There's an abandoned spice mine in Avos. Have your troops land in the plain and then retreat into the caves. They can be fortified and held until relief comes.
Damn you, Valorum. This is my command. Mine. I will decide where my troops go and when.
Oh, yeah? Uh-oh.
General, our shields are dropping. Another hit like that, and they're gone. And we're having trouble maintaining orbit.
It would seem, General, that the commander decision has been made for you.
Do it. Give the orders.
Yes, sir. All personnel to the escape pods. Non-troop ships will circle and protect the pods at all costs until the troops are on the surface.
Yeah?
Commander Screed, all ships are to line up and protect those evac pods. Do not break until all pods are safely on the ground. Only then may you evacuate. Do I make myself clear?
But...
Is my personal shuttle ready?
Your personal shuttle was destroyed, sir, along with everything else left in the hangars. We'll have to take either a life pod or an evac pod with the others.
Life pod then. It's smaller and the enemy forces will focus on the evac pods.
All units! All units! The invincible Gloucester shield! She's taking a terrible pounding and she's slipping into the atmosphere! She's gone!
Oh, man.
Gaining access to our ship had permitted Valorum to send his transmission, but it did not mean we were safe.
I have sent him the coordinates you recommended, but I don't know if he is willing or able to comply. Tarkin is not a reasonable man at the best of times.
Yeah.
We cannot control what others do, Finis. Only suggest and guide. Tarkin will be responsible for his own safety and that of those under him, as we must be responsible for our own.
I insist you get me to my ship. I have many more droids on my ship. I need them for my protection. You Jedi destroy my droids. I insist.
You want to go to that ship? That ship right there?
I think you can activate the shields, Captain. It would appear Stark knows we're here. Get us to the rendezvous.
Yes, sir. If we can. We suffered some collateral damage ourselves.
Get your shields up, get out. Yeah. Great music.
Offhand, I'd say that's what blew up the Trade Federation shuttle. Can we outrun them?
Not damaged as we are, and we can't get altitude with them on our trail. This is a diplomatic vessel, so we have no weapons and our shields are failing. I'm open to suggestions.
Try to reach the rendezvous. We'll hope that the troops have reached it and have
Still kinda
something to
focusing
deal
on
with
the
our
music.
pursuit. I'll see what the others suggest.
This is all the Bacta we have, Master. I'm sorry. You really should be in a tank.
Do not apologize for what you cannot help, Plo. Now, listen to me. The delegates, especially Senator Valorum, must be gotten safely away. The key to a peaceful solution will be in Valorum's hands. This is Adi Kalia's charge. How Stark corrupted the nav computers, and how it may be counteracted must be uncovered. That is Qui-Gon's task. 2 charges I give you, Plo Koon. Your part in this will be to rally the troops. If they surrender, so too will the Senate. Your path in this will become clear. Lastly, this a place will open on the council. Mine. It is my wish that in time you...
It is my wish that you live, Tyvoka. I do not want you to die.
I thought I taught you better than that, my Padawan. What
is the fourth precept.
There is no death. There is only the Force.
You make me proud, Broker.
Aww. Master Taibaka.
Master Plo Koon, I'm sorry to disturb you, but my Master Qui-Gon asked if you could join the others up front for a moment.
Yes, I'm coming.
Little Obi-Wan.
Is Master Taivaka?
Yes. Now we must focus on the moment, young Obi-Wan. Come, let's find out what your master requires of me. When I joined the others, they did not ask about Taivaka. They did not need to. They felt his passing in the Force. Instead, we entered in a joint meditation and focused on the ship pursuing us, reaching toward his mind.
Control! Their shields are down, and I've got a solid target locked. Gonna vapor.
That evil laugh's not in the script.
Where'd all these spiders come from?
I love it.
What ships, Blue 9? We show no signs on our scopes of anything other than one Republic vessel.
You got multiple hard weapon locks on me? I gotta get out of here!
Repeat, we read only one vessel. Do not abandon your ship, Blue 9. Repeat, do not...
Oh, God.
Oh, Murglack.
That was amazing.
Part of the power of the Force, young Padawan. And possible because of Plo Koon's telepathic ability. And that there was only one ship pursuing us. Now we are free to join the troops that made it planetside.
And free, for a moment, to consider the cost.
It's so strange, Masters. I never met Taivaka, but I feel sorrow to hear of his death. Masters, if there is no death, only the Force, is it wrong to feel grief when someone dies?
Jedi feel emotion as others do, according to their species. A Jedi learns to trust their feelings,
I like
but
that.
not to be ruled by them.
I like that answer.
Taivoka was part of the living Force, and that can never die. And so Taivoka still lives.
What we miss is the sound of the voice, the touch of a hand, a laugh, hearing their wisdom, all the little things. Oh, it is good to mourn them. If those who die meant nothing to us, we would not mourn them.
I still miss Taivaka. A Jedi does not cling to sorrow, young Padawan. We accept it. Sorrow is a part of life as well as joy. There are gifts to be found even in death and sorrow. Strange gifts. We accept this. We learn, and we go on.
As we should go on with the story as well. Taivoka suspected that the Bacta shortage, which had triggered the conflict, was itself manufactured.
With good reason. On Typhera, Quinlan and I had already determined that the disaster that had supposedly caused the shortage was faked. The questions were who, why, and how. A secret meeting between the Trade Federation and Zukfra, then and now one of the two leading Bacta producers, seemed a good place to find answers.
Yeah.
What is the purpose of manufacturing a Bacta shortage if we can't even ship any Bacta at all?
The plan was perfectly sound. You cannot blame the Trade Federation for the actions of that madman Stark.
Not the Trade Federation, Hask. You and I both know this was solely an Amoidian ploy. So now I and the other directors are sitting on tons of Bacta that we can't even move if we wanted to. If a word about how we faked all this to jack up the price of Bacta gets out, everyone in the galaxy is gonna blame this hyperspace war on us.
Which is your responsibility, Adolbel. We have heard reports of Jedi creeping about.
Don't worry about any Jedi, Hask. We've got droids, too. and we have our own hunter-killer droids out combing everywhere for them. Nice thing about droids is they can't be tricked with those mind control spells the Jedi like to play.
These Jedi aren't getting off the planet alive. Now, we need to get some shipments moving, even without hyperdrive.
Oopsie.
I am touched by your faith in me, Master. Some warning would be appreciated next time you jump off a ledge, however.
I place my trust primarily in the Force, Padawan, and only secondly in you. I was afraid of this. They're in communication with one another.
Well, yeah.
Trust in me now, Master.
You weren't planning to fly into that sewer, were you, Quinlan?
Trust me, Master. Tunnel grinder!
Jump!
Yeah. Good job there, buddy.
Tell me, Quinlan, are you testing my faith in you?
No, Master. This is just a mistake.
Ah, ha, ha, ha. Very cool. Great job. I love it. I love it. That is just awesome. Too funny. Too funny. All right. Just seeing if there's anything else here. Guess not. All right. We're going to fade out. Wow. Nice. Great job, Autotech, as always. That was just too darn cool. I'm just looking back through some of the pictures of it now. Some of the stills of it. Yeah. That advice when Obi-Wan tells about Jedi emotion, you know, Jedis do feel emotion, they just don't let it rule them. And I believe a lot of people miss that. A lot of people think Jedis are kind of like Vulcans. They suppress everything down to where they don't feel anything. No, the Jedi feel it and they let it go. They just don't let it, they let it go. They don't cling to it, just like he says. Very cool. I like that. It was just Anakin's downfall that he clung to it. He clung to his mother's, his feeling of, you know, of his mom, of course. And then, of course, he clung to Padme and all the, everything she represented. So that was his downfall, clinging to the past and clinging to those emotions. So anyway, great job there, Autotech, with the fan film comic book dub of the Stark Hyperspace War Part 2 from Dark Horse Comics. I'll have all the links down below. Go check it out. Go over there, leave him a like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. He's got tons of things that he's done. A bunch of these Dark Horse comics that have, were published back in the day, back before Disney, back before the Dark Times, before the Empire. But anyway, thanks for joining me. I am Ted here at Ted's Nerd World. Please leave a comment down below. Click that like button. Click subscribe button. Click that bell for notifications. I'm distracting myself thinking about other things at the same time. But anyway, thank you for joining me. Take care. Hey everyone, thanks for tuning in. I really appreciate it. If you enjoy my videos, please click that like button, leave a comment below, and make sure you're subscribed so you can get notifications of all my future content. All of you are so great, and I want to thank each and every one of you for your support. Thanks for stopping in, and I hope to see you again real soon. Take care.